the New York Jets. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. They run with the second-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of...
And now off to the races down the right side. He may go, but he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And down here at first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. A quick throw caught by Rice. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. And with that last throw, a nice milestone for Patrick Mahomes. He goes over 25,000 yards passing for his career. Well, it seems like his rookie year was not that long ago, but he is steadily climbing that all-time leaderboard and figures to do so for many years. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. 14. Jets, nothing. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Xavier Gibson now from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Rodgers now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That is caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
Oh, did the Jets miss this guy? Here's Breece Hall.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll go out of bounds and appears right at the 45. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Eluding the pressure. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the yard line. And they put it on the ground.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Rodgers going to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. 26. Now Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. On play action, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Rice with a nice catch, and he had to be happy on draft day. I would say ecstatic, getting a chance to join the Kansas City offense. And you know what? Kansas City was awfully happy to get him, too. A physical guy who go underneath and inside, take a hit, and make the catch anyway.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it.
Yellow! Attack!
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 21-0.
21. Jets, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He's airing it out for Williams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Yeah, Liz. Hey, take 26.
On play action, Rodgers. This is Lazard with a catch out left.
Complete to Alan Lazard. It's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And Lazard's got it again. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
A 4-yard gain.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, 43.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone. And that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Butker's kick here is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
12-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
50. Hey, you block over here.
To throw, it's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw is Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Rodgers going to get this complete to his running back Hall. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7.
Makes the score Chiefs 24, Jets 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And bulldozing his way through. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because
there he goes left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Mahomes going to throw. Open man right side is Rice. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Yellow. Hey, 57 colors.
Now here's Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
early on the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Hey, 43, 15. Hey, 15. Attack.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Pacheco. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Pacheco. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
15. Hey, 43.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, and that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
They're on the 11-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
2nd and 10.
Attack! Here goes 15!
Now Mahomes. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
26!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Well, he's into the clear. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest. A lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators?
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Justin Reed.